I'm nervous about this because I haven't made a video in years, but given with everything that's going on and I am bored, I thought this would be a fun thing to do. And to calm my nerves, I'm gonna do this while drinking. So if you watched any of my earlier videos from years ago, please don't go and look back on them. I don't even want to go look back on them. One of my hobbies and hopefully potentially career thing is to be a screenwriter. I love movies, I love writing movies, and I love coming up with ideas. Regretfully, during this whole period, I haven't really gotten a lot of scripts finished. And that's something that really upsets me, that just gets to me, that hurts me. But one of the things I realized was, whilst I love having ideas and I love writing movies, there comes a point where I spend so long on an idea that eventually I start to lose interest, and I had to find myself just going through the pain and the hardship of actually finishing a screenplay and then finally saying, thank goodness I'm done. But there's always that moment where I kind of go, I'm getting bored of this, I want to move on to another thing, because to me the newest idea always seems to be better than the previous one I had, which is not necessarily true. I still think a lot of my ideas are pretty cool, at least to me, and I want to spend time on them. But one of the aspects I learned that I loved the most about it was the initial spark, the muse, the coming up of the idea, lightning in a bottle, where I will think of an idea and I'm like, holy shit, that could be a movie. The second to that, I love talking about these ideas with my friends. One of my favorite activities was being in a pub and having a bit to drink and going to my friends, hey, can I pitch you this really dumb idea that I had that I think will make a pretty cool movie? And my friends just be nice, be like, yeah, all right, what is it? Imagine an action movie set at like the North Pole in Santa's Grotto, and like a US Air Force pilot has to team up with Santa to take on a bunch of mercenaries. That'd be dumb. 30 pages later, holy shit, yeah, that is pretty dumb. Fuck it, I'm in it now, I'm gonna finish it. But that was one of my favorite activities. And obviously with things being the way they are, and I haven't been able to see my friends other than via like Zoom calls, that activity has kind of fallen by the wayside. But also, I haven't really, there used to be a period where I would come up with like a cool idea like every month. Again, cool to me, not cool to anyone else. I mean, I look back on these and think, what the fuck? I think it's because I'm not seeing people, I'm not having fun with people, that I can't just like have the goals to go, hey, do you know what would be a really cool movie? Again, cool to me, not anyone else. And I would just pitch them a really stupid idea about like a bunch of travelers in medieval England who wind up in an abandoned castle and get picked off one by one by a dragon, a la Alien style. Just basically Alien, but in medieval England with a dragon. That's the kind of stuff I would always find fun. So to rectify that, I'm gonna bring the pain to you and start this new thing where I release a video and talk about movie ideas that I came up with, all from this little guy. So this is one of my many notebooks, and in it is just like the title of a movie and just a paragraph, like the log line of a movie. So how many have I got in here? I have 57. I'm not gonna do a video for all of them because looking back on some of these, I think I don't have anything to say about these anymore. I kind of forgot about them. There's some that would be pretty cool to talk about. Again, for me, probably starting very soon, maybe tomorrow, once I've had another drink. Again, I don't think I can do this anymore without having a drink. I'm going to, talk about just movie ideas I came up with, because I think I'm now resigned to the fact that nothing will ever happen with these, so I might as well talk about them on YouTube. So tomorrow we'll talk about the first ever script that I ever wrote when I was like 18. Slasher. Yeah, it's a fun one, trust me. So yeah, welcome to Pictures Be Crazy, because I couldn't think of a better title. Can you tell how good I am at this? This is why I stopped doing YouTube in the first place.